Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at TERRA Classic. Looks like that cup and handle pattern came through for the win, which is always a nice sign here. So now that we're above that support level or previous resistance, we can expect that level to be a nice support, roughly at about 10,000, which we're trending at right now. We'll talk about that much more. Do want to preface, of course, we do have a Fed rate meeting here in roughly an hour from now. So be aware that there's going to be some market volatility and it's going to shift the market in different directions. Regardless of TERRA Classic doing well and independent of Bitcoin, this will be a good test to see how independent it is and how good it can kind of sustain its price if Bitcoin drops or shoots up. Either way, just expect some volatility here in about an hour. Again, you want to stay abreast on some awesome technical fundamental and just some good old fun. We have some really cool stuff here on our Twitter. Be sure to check it out. Cash Trading is the tag there. Of course, link down below if you want to go ahead and find that. We've also got a Telegram with the exact same stuff there in case that's it tickles your fancy a little bit more and you prefer Telegram as well. So with TERRA Classic here, let's go ahead and talk about this here. See what's going on with our daily. First of all, let's go ahead and just look at the big picture and work our way down, because it's important to recognize that we are above 50 on the RSI, right? We peaked above there yesterday, but confirmationally closed above it, which is nice. I said to obviously make sure you're patient and wait for that. We've also got a MACD convergence here where the price action bounced off of that. Instead of the 12 intersecting with a 26 in a downward fashion, it goes up. And that's a positive sign because most other coins cannot say that right now. Okay, so the daily looks fantastic here. Let's double check our moving averages too. And once again, we still closed above the 50-day SMA. I was telling you that that's an important point of contention. That put us right above that 0.5 Fibonacci at 9,500. So if you bought the dip, congratulations. Awesome news. I know some of our community members did, but ultimately, really cool thing. All right, so again, daily looks pretty smoking, pretty fantastic here. Keep in mind we do have some resistance, above the price action. We'll talk about that in a minute, but what I'm getting at here is the fact that we're above all three moving averages in the 4 hour. So 4 hours looking pretty darn good. We've also got this little run here where the TD sequential came up to a 6, reset, now we're up to another 6. So keep in mind, now that we're above that resistance level at 9,500, or sorry, I think it's, what is it, 98? Yeah, right around 9,800. We can assume that that's going to work as a support. Okay, so keep in mind, I know it's terrible to assume or presume, whatever the case, but generally speaking, that's how it works with trading. You kind of assume a trend's going to continue until it doesn't. Speaking of trend, we can kind of see here as well that there is an ascending type of trend here continuing. The price is maintaining higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so that's a very good sign as well. RSI is not super overextended. We kind of rejected off that 60, 65 range, which is fairly standard. Actually, a good thing. We don't want it to go too high too fast. Same thing with the MACD here as well, still converging. So all in all, very positive signs here on the 4 hour. Looking at the hourly, quick summarization here is that we are seeing a nice staircase pattern. This is the kind of pattern I love to see, where the price action just keeps coming up and over, giving it good periods of consolidation to be able to warrant the next legs up. Okay, and again, as we talked about yesterday, this cup and handle pattern, albeit ugly, is still coming to fruition. The reason why cup and handle patterns work is because they are consistently establishing higher lows, and that's what you need to have a continuation, right? If you're not making higher lows, it implies that the bears are winning, and that's not what you want to the upside. Inverse for the downside as well. So again, kind of where we're at there on the hourly. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the TD sequential here. We just hit a 9 on TDS, so it does tell us that there's probably going to be some consolidation here. I would expect a couple of ugly candle wicks here coming up based on Bitcoin's behavior. Okay. As soon as Jerome Powell starts speaking, things get really weird, right? So check out our Twitter and our Telegram so you can kind of stay abreast on that. I'm going to actually send out the link so you can watch it live if you'd want. We typically cover that together as a community, but we're kind of holding off on that for the moment. But I want you to still be aware of it and kind of know that that's a thing, right? Okay, we'll bring that back, of course, as a community. Keep that in mind, but we just kind of make sure that we get the proper setting here. So what I want to look at last here is, of course, Ichimoku Cloud. We are maintaining well above the cloud, conversion lines above the baseline, all green lights here. So literally, if you have a position open, don't worry about closing it unless you're concerned about trading into the Fed decision, because honestly, that is a pretty big deal, and it's something you want to be mindful of. So I would, recommend exercising caution going into it. Don't have a lot of positions open. Just bear in mind that there's going to be some volatility coming up here. So that being said, minus whatever may happen with that, TERRA Classic is looking awesome. Okay, there's really no downside here whatsoever. This is a full-on green light. Cup and handle pattern to retest this as a support. I'm guessing what should happen here, right at about 9,800, we could see a retest. I'm just going to add an alert there just to be on the safe side. So the price does come back down. We might be able to get get a leg in there. But generally speaking, if you have a position open, there's no reason to close it. We're looking good to go. Everything's very healthy from a tactical standpoint. Once again, fundamentals are coming up here soon. We'll see what happens there. I hope that this makes sense and I described this correctly. So thanks again for watching. Again, help us grow our Twitter. Greatly appreciate that as well. We just got a new one as we're recording this, which is awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. We look forward to work with you again. Again, cryptocash.tag is a site if you want to become a better trader, of course, too. That's probably where the most meat and potatoes comes. We have a new day trading, and of course, we've had our swing trading for a while, but our day trading results, going to upload those here soon on Twitter as well as Telegrams, just so you guys can kind of see what's going on with that. It's really awesome to be part of that. So again, congrats and well done on those who had recently joined. Looking forward to work with you if you haven't already. Well, take good care. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one, okay? Take care. Thank you.